Welcome back to CBS News 24/7. I'm Juliette Goodrich. NASA officials set to give an update any minute now on the Artemis II mission. The crew is now making their way back to Earth after a historic loop around the moon. We will bring you NASA's press conference live right here on CBS News 24/7. But first, I want to bring in Brown University professor and former Apollo era scientist Jim Head. Professor, how does the moon play into understanding Earth's early history? The photos are fascinating.
Well, it's really, Juliet, a fantastic thing. I mean, they've been doing a great job. And the key here is if you want to understand the Earth history, you would want to have a history book of the Earth. But if that was a book, the first 12 or so pages of that book are gone for the Earth because of erosion and all kinds of turbulence and changing this, that. But on the moon, they're preserved. So it's really like we're looking at the missing chapters of Earth history. And if we want to know where we're going in the future, we really need to know where we're going in the past.
Yeah, they're filling it in. So what does this mission mean for the future of space exploration? And then what do you see coming next for these astronauts?
Well, I think it's really not just the beginning, and not going back to the moon, but moving on to the moon so we can go on to Mars in the future. So it's really about a moon-Mars architecture. And essentially, you know, people talk about the long time between the flights, but at the same time, NASA has not been just hanging out, okay? We've been in permanent present in low Earth orbit in the International Space Station for 25 years. And that's the data you need to press on, to live on the moon, and to move on to Mars. So it's all about the future. It's all about the future. And we're really excited about this because I had the experience of working with all the Apollo astronauts. And now my students, many of whom are in the science back room and mission control, are having the same experience themselves. And furthermore, it's interesting that the Artemis II astronauts are going to be talking to the International Space Station crew, and the commander of that crew is one of my ex-students, Jessica Meir, a Brown student. So it's all coming together in terms of the long-term history and the future.
Yeah, 6 degrees of separation for you. The astronauts named a moon crater after Commander Reed Wiseman's late wife. So what is the significance of a moon crater, and do you have any background as to how this came about?
Well, I think you should hark back to the early explorers who explored the West or everywhere, and they tended to name things for things that were familiar to them or things that were really important to them because these weren't named. And this is a brand new crater that just formed within the last couple of months. And I think it's very fitting that Reed and the crew named it after Reed's unfortunately deceased wife because it's a memorial to the past, but it's also a vision to the future.
Oh, I like that. Professor Jim Head, thank you so much.